upstairs when you're ready.
I'm just gonna peruse through the office in case there's like a record or something in here that I can grab, and also just, you know, throw some stuff around. Because why not? How often do you get to be in your boss's office and make a mess? I just really want another record too. Honestly, I want another record. I've only found 2 so far, I want to say. There's no record in here. I could go through everybody's file. Could do that. I don't think I will, though. I mean, come on, put some music on already. I feel less and less comfortable in the station. Do we ever relock the doors?
What song should I play?
I don't think it matters. Just put a song on. That's all you gotta do. Just take one and slap it on there, and then you hit play.
Here
Introduce
comes
it.
one of my favorites.
Can we, like,
It's
close the
getting
door?
pretty late. This might be your last break for the night, so try to enjoy it. Give me
Okay.
a buzz when you want to go back on air.
Okay. I don't think there's another record at all. Not that I've seen anyway. But there's got to be more than just the 2 extra albums. We'll buzzer.
Let's
We'll buzzer.
roll.
We'll buzzer.
You got it.
Let's go.
We've got another
Just
call
keep it
coming
rolling.
in,
Keep it.
too.
We're doing good so far. We're winning,
Okay,
keeping
Forrest,
people
shut the
alive.
music off.
Oh, yep.
Oh,
I got
we have
you.
another
I got you.
call coming in.
Oh, jeez.
but-
Okay.
Hang on.
Uh-oh.
What's up, Peggy?
Peggy? Pegster? The
Peggy?
Pegs?
You're gonna want to take this call off the air.
Who is it?
Just do it.
Uh-oh.
All right, folks, it's time for another track.
Oh, we're gonna play the same
Here's
one.
one to help you sit back and relax. We'll be right back after this.
Okay.
I hope this is good news, Peggy. Who have we got?
Is it the
Find out
cop?
for yourself on line 1.
Is it the cop?
Hello?
Forrest, I'm
Oh,
glad I
it's
got
the cop.
back through to you. Sounds like it's been a busy night, huh?
Surprise!
Yeah.
It's Leslie, our 911 operator, leading the charge from Henderson to come save us. So
Perfect.
good to hear from you. Are you okay?
Where's
Doing
Henderson?
okay. Sarah and I are both happy to be headed back home.
We're happy
Good.
to have you too. Wait, Sarah?
Oh, yeah, I mean Deputy Martinez. Anyway, we got back into radio range a little while ago. Been listening in, but haven't been able to get through until now.
It's been
Ever
a long
since
night.
you found Sheriff Matthews, it's only gotten worse. It's been a long night.
Well, it shouldn't be too much longer now. I'm glad
Good.
I got through to you. I wanted to let you all know what's going on. I made it to Henderson.
You have insider
Turns out
info?
somebody had cut the phone lines, and they had no idea what was happening. After I told them, well, their sheriff sent a goddamn squad back with me to stop this.
That's great
Oh,
news.
yeah.
What's crazy about the phone lines, though? Do you think the whistling man cut them?
I'm guessing so.
Probably.
I don't know how the whistling man did it. But that doesn't matter right now. Listen, we're coming in hot, but we need your help. I
Why-
know Gallows Creek isn't a big town, but if we don't know where the whistling man is, we can't get him. Her. That's where you come in.
That's a very good question. What do you
You
need?
can count on us. What do you need?
It might be a long shot, but here goes.
Mm-hmm.
The whistling man already called up a few times.
Mm-hmm.
I bet she calls again.
More than likely.
We're still a little ways out of town, so if she calls, stall her.
You
Buy
got it.
as much time as you can for us to get in. And while you're talking to her, try to figure out where she is.
Will
We'll be
do.
listening in, so once her location is known, we'll head straight there and end this nightmare.
I'll do my best.
I know you will. Heck, I can see the headlines now.
Radio host
Forrest
does
Nash's
the night.
interview of a lifetime. Anyway, I'll radio the other cars and tell them the plan is a go. Hopefully the next
Perfect.
time I see you, it'll be with our killer behind bars.
I sure hope so.
Take care now.
We'll see you soon, Leslie. Thank God. It sounds like this is almost over. We're nearly through this.
I'm really hoping. Right, I hope you're
I
right.
hope you're right. The sooner this is over, the better.
I am right. Trust me. Anyway, we should get you back on air. Taking callers
I
is
just
the
wanna-
only way to see this through.
You got a point.
Time to turn the music off. Bringing you back live now.
Welcome back to The Scream with me, Forrest Nash. The line is lit up, but before I get to our next caller, I just want to say things are looking up. It's almost over. But for now, let's bring in
going
our
on with-
next caller.
The roof tiles here. Caller.
Evening, caller. This is Forrest Nash.
Hello, Forrest. This is John Hedges.
Hey.
I'm here with Casey. I wanted to give you an update on Jason.
John, is he gonna be okay?
He's a fighter. He'll be fine. Got him
Perfect.
stabilized and resting in a bed. We're preparing to move him to the hospital.
Good.
Thank you so much.
Good.
If you hadn't been there, then... God, I don't even want to think about what would have happened.
Of course, Casey. We're just happy he's okay.
John, Casey, you two did all the work. Tell Jason to get well soon from us, whenever he's up for it.
Well, why don't you tell him yourself?
Is this Forrest?
Hey. Jason.
Jason, we meet at last.
It's good to hear you, Jason. How are you?
Oh, well, I've got a hole in my stomach, and there's a knife in my leg, but John gave me something to take the edge
I
off.
didn't mean to do cricket
So-
noises.
I might feel even better than either of you. Oh,
That doesn't sound too good.
Take it easy until you get to St. Gabriel's.
I will. But, before that, I needed to call you. I'm guessing the Whistling Man is still out there?
Not for long.
Yep. As far as we know, anyway.
I was worried you'd say that. God damn it.
Actually, I'm glad you called. I wanted to talk to you about what happened earlier.
Go for it.
Casey said when you were attacked, your assailant said something like, "It's not so funny now." Do you know what they meant?
I do. I've heard that voice every day in my head for almost 20 years.
Every day. Does the killer live in Gallows Creek?
No, not exactly.
Hey, guys, I'm really sorry, but there's a call on the other line.
Man.
I just need to make sure we don't have another situation brewing. You
Okay.
fill Jason in on what happened. I'll be right back.
Sounds good, Peggy.
Forrest, have you ever heard of somebody called George Barrow?
The boy who drowned?
Sounds like everything's finally coming out now. It's been
That's
tough.
right.
to
We
hold
heard
it all
the
in.
radio thing
Sounds like you've been
downstairs, the
holding back
walkie
about something awful,
tape
Jason.
recording.
I'm part of the reason my best friend is dead, Forrest.
Oh no.
And the few who knew about it said if I ever said anything, I'd find myself in jail. For a long time. It was hell. And then the town just moved on. Like it never existed.
What
What
happened?
happened that night?
I went along with the stupid prank, that's what. Whistling night. Some of the guys on the football team had an idea for a way we could haze the newcomers. We decided to plan a party in the woods and have the Whistling Man crash it. It was stupid. We each had a role. I was the stabbed friend. At the party that night, I left the group for a second. Met our Whistling Man. Pretended to get stabbed in front of everyone. Started an almighty panic. Those screams. That was the last time I saw or heard George alive.
How did George die, Jason?
I don't know. I was playing dead. But when I heard her scream...
Her?
Yeah. George's girl.
Do you remember who she was?
Yeah. He called her Bean. I heard her again tonight, Forrest. Her name was...
What? What happened? Are we still on air?
Oh gosh.
No, we're not. Seems like the power is completely gone.
How do we get it back on?
I don't, oh, we can use the emergency generator down in the basement. Reggie picked it up a while ago in case we ever needed to do an emergency broadcast.
An emergency broadcast?
Oh god.
You know, nuclear war, alien attack, broadcasting a serial killer's location to the cops.
Yep.
We can end this nightmare.
Fair point.
It's in the storage area, in the far back corner, up on the wall. You might have spotted it earlier when you were digging around for all those tapes.
Yeah, I think I
It'll have
did.
a big red button. Just press that.
Okay.
I'll see you when you're back.
I don't feel safe about this. I really don't feel safe about this. Oh man. I don't feel comfortable. I really, truly do not feel comfortable. Oh man, why? Why does it have to be me?
Far back corner. Why is this station so big?
Yeah, I'm wondering the exact same thing. Don't you worry. Don't you worry.
That must be it. Boom! We've got power. The whistling man. I need to warn Peggy.
Oh, this is a problem. Peggy? Peggy? Am I supposed to... Oh, I don't like these noises. Was I supposed to use... like the
Hell?
the walkies or something? Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't like that. I didn't like that. Why was he peeking through the window at me? Why is the door open?
Oh no. Peggy! Where'd you go?
No, oh.
No way. This can't be happening.
What on earth? You want me to push a button or something?
A call?
Happy birthday, Peg. Now you're great and 8. Love, M. Wasn't that what they said,
Did Dawn press the Peggy button? Did she want me to hit it on my end?
the girlfriend's the name was? Where's Peggy?
Where's Peggy, Dawn?
Have some patience, Forrest. It's almost the end of the night. Almost the end of the show. But it's not over just yet. Got a little time still. So let's make the most of it.
What do you
What do
mean?
you mean? Make the most of it how?
Well... I thought we'd end tonight's Whistling Man special with a special guest. The one who started it all. Let me take that out of your mouth and...
You crazy bitch!
Teddy?
Let me go!
Who's
Welcome
Teddy?
to the air, Mr. Teddy Gallows Jr.
Wait,
Who?
It's all gonna come out tonight, Teddy. Your daddy and his money saved you 20 years ago. But even if you thought that was calling with all the money in the world,
wait. Where the hell is Teddy? How are you talking to him if you're here with me?
because I'm not there with you, Forrest. I'm here with Teddy.
There's two of
He says
them?
where that is. Well, he knows he'll get it.
But you're here.
You're standing right in front of me.
Oh, I get it. You're wondering who's there at the station with you.
I am.
Forrest Nash, let me introduce you and all of Gallows Creek
Is it Peggy?
to my boy,
Henry.
Barrow.
Your son?
Son? You mean you... Wait, that he...
Yes, Forrest. He and I had a son.
So there were 2 whistling men tonight. Of course. That explains
So
how
it's
you were always
George
able to get
Barrow's
around town so
girlfriend
quickly.
and son.
Did you say Barrow? That... Are you...
Let me just get this mask off.
And what is Dawn's real
Damn
name
uncomfortable thing. No wonder
M?
I'm crazy wearing this.
And the sister to Peggy?
There we go.
Marie Campbell? George's old girl. Oh, well, it sure has been years since I last saw.
Yep.
God
Teddy, shut up.
damn it.
Quiet, Teddy.
Quiet if I were you, Teddy.
But
I'd listen to Forrest. Everyone's gonna know now what Teddy did. He killed George that night. This night. 20 years ago.
listen to me. You...
You're gonna talk when I talk to you. And not a moment before. Meanwhile, Forrest, I'm gonna give you the chance to talk. You're gonna help me reveal what really happened to George all those years ago.
Okay, Marie. I'll do it.
Good.
Be cooperative.
Let's talk about the night
Keep her on the
George was
line.
murdered.
Murdered? Listen,
Teddy, you gotta shut up, man.
I said you speak when you're spoken to. Now, I know you've done some good work tonight in piecing together what happened to George 20 years ago, and that's why I want you to interview us.
Well, I can do that.
All right. I can do that.
Thank you. I want you to help me and Teddy tell the story, Forrest. Do a good job. And hell, you might be the only one to leave here alive.
Well, where's Peggy? Is Peggy in on it?
If I can buy Leslie time to get back to Gallows Creek, and if I can find out where Marie is, then this can end. Teddy, we'll start with you. Just talk me through what happened that night. How did it start?
how would I know? It was 20 years ago.
I kind of think that you don't
Teddy,
forget
be honest
something
with
like
me,
that.
or we're both going to die.
Honest? Forrest, I'm trapped here with a psycho. Ow. What the hell?
Should've just answered.
God damn it. Okay. Our first team party was coming up. And when I saw the date it was scheduled for, I had an idea for a way we could prank the new guys.
Whistling
I
Night,
understand
right?
that kids in Gallows Creek know tonight as Whistling Night. I'm guessing that's what you mean?
Well, we didn't have a name for it then. It was just the night that Mooney went missing. But Whistling Night is what they'd call it later.
Wait. You mean this was the first Whistling Night?
Keep talking, Teddy.
We went up near Whistling Point.
Man, I wish I could look at the...
God, who was there? Me, Jason, and George, of course. But George didn't come alone. He brought Marie. About midway through the night, we put the prank into action.
I looked up at the trees and saw Jason there, bloody, like he'd just been stabbed. And the whistling man, screaming. George and I and Ricky, we got left behind.
Wait. Ricky was there? Roller Ricky?
He was. And he was in on the whole thing.
Is that true,
Is that
Teddy?
true, Teddy? Did you tell him?
What? No, he...
You two were as close as anybody. I don't believe for a second you didn't tell him. If Ricky had told us, if he just told us, he and George would both be alive still.
Well, if Ricky weren't dead, we could have heard his side of the story.
It was just a stupid prank.
Just a
How
prank.
can you still say it was just a prank?
Oh, come on. God damn it.
You made George think Jason had been murdered. He thought his best friend was dead.
And so tonight you stabbed him for real?
It's the role he wanted to play.
Jason's still alive,
Interesting.
Marie. He was with a friend. We talked her through how to stop the bleeding and got him professional help just in time.
Oh. Well, shame he didn't have the good sense to die earlier. He's gonna regret that. Enough about him. Me and George took off running, but somehow we got separated in the woods. I ended up near the bottom of Whistling Point, and when I noticed George wasn't with me, I panicked. And then, I don't know how he snuck up on me, but the Whistling Man grabs me. I scream, and he starts laughing, telling me it's just a joke.
I could stall for time here.
What happened
Tell me.
next?
What happened next?
I suddenly recognized it was Chuck. Chuck Brody was the Whistling Man, laughing away. But then he stops, and he's looking up at the top of Whistling Point.
What was he looking at? Teddy, what happened next?
Nothing. I mean, it was just
Teddy?
George fell off Whistling Point.
Where
Where
were you?
were you when it happened?
You pushed him. You were up there.
Oh,
You were
Teddy.
dressed as the Whistling Man too, and
I didn't push him. God damn it. I just chased him up there, and he kept backing up. When
Oh,
I saw he was
Teddy.
about to go over, I reached out. That's what you saw.
you liar.
It's not my fault. He didn't know it was a joke. If he'd had any brains, he would have
Teddy-
realized. Ugh. You bitch. No one's going to believe this. After all you did.
Even if you didn't push him, you still chased him to his death.
I can't be blamed for someone not getting a joke.
It's a terrible joke.
I think Marie would disagree. But if you really felt that way, why the cover-up?
My future was at stake, Nash. You know what it's like. People like us are bred for bigger things. I'm going to be the mayor of this town, Forrest. And then governor.
I don't think he
And
will
then,
be.
who knows? What happened that night was tragic. It should never have happened. But it was a mistake. It was just a stupid joke gone wrong. So my father sent Clive out to clean it up. Why should a blip ruin my future?
George was a blip?
He wasn't a blip.
a blip, Marie.
His father covered it up from there. I searched for George's body all night, but
Sandra found him the next morning while out jazz running.
she found him in the river, but she lied about that to protect Teddy.
She said something about her rent going up, unless she... Teddy, did your father own Sandra Sharp's dance studio?
It's Gallows Creek, not Sharp Creek.
I'd
Answer
answer
the
the
question.
question if I were you, Teddy.
Yes, okay. We own most of the town.
That's it then. Your father was going to run her out of business, unless she lied and said she found him in the reservoir instead of the river.
What my father did in his business dealings is nothing to do with me.
The false reports. That's why you killed Sheriff Matthews too, isn't it, Maria? Not just to get him out of the way, but...
Everyone was in on it, Forrest. Even the coroner wrote a fake report. Said George was drinking. That he just got himself into trouble. And...
I saw. I'm sorry. For all it's worth, Virginia didn't have much of a choice. She had a sick sister whose treatments she couldn't afford. She played along with the gallows to save her sister's life. And her own.
Even still, she should have told the truth. I did my part. I tried everything I could think of. I even went to the newspaper, but no. That coward killed the story. But Maurice Russell is dead now.
Yeah.
You've been through hell, Marie. I'm sorry.
You've got no idea. It never should have started. I shouldn't have pushed my George off the cliff. He should have been punished. But it's coming to a stop. At least for now. Here, where George and I first met, before he joined the football team.
Oh God.
Was right after he shot the winning throw.
Wait a sec.
The school gym.
Gallows Creek High. In the gymnasium.
That's right,
Hi,
Forrest.
bud.
Not that it matters.
Hello.
Yes, we're here. Anyway, I think that about wraps up the interview with Teddy. So...
Marie? Where? Oh my God.
Peggy!
Teddy?
You gotta help me.
Quiet. You'll talk more later. Now I have to talk to someone who mattered more than you ever did. Peggy. It's been so long since I've seen your face.
Oh man.
I'm worried you wouldn't come.
Marie,
Don't hurt Peggy.
God.
She didn't do anything.
I thought you...
And here I was, thinking you'd forgot me.
I'd never forget my own sister.
I knew it. Because of this.
Forrest seems
Oops.
lost for words. Wanna explain, Peggy?
Earlier, while you were speaking to Jason, I got a call. Do you remember?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was from Dawn. She said that my sister Marie was there that night George died, and that I should come to the gym for a reunion.
And when you walked in, you found out.
That my sister is the Whistling Man.
Good to see you too, Peggy.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
She said that it was my last chance to see my sister. I knew if I told you, you'd try to stop me or come with me when we need you on the radio. And I just...
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
This has to be a lot for you.
What happened to you, Marie? You just disappeared one day.
Disappeared. I was thrown out, Peggy. I begged Mom and Dad to do something about what happened that night, but did they care? No. They told me to stay quiet. They only cared when they learned I'd been with George and
Marie, I'm so sorry. I never knew.
it's not your fault. Really, it's Mom and Dad I should be seeing right now. But since they're dead and gone, well, I'll have to settle for the next best thing.
Don't. Marie, listen to me. You don't have to do this.
Someone has to pay for what they did.
Marie, please.
Definitely wasn't
Dad,
Peggy
go
though.
on, Peggy. Besides, you forgot me,
She didn't.
just like the rest.
She still has the card.
Forgot.
Marie, Peggy never forgot about you.
Keep your mouth shut.
She kept a card from you. She kept it here on her desk.
What card?
The card you made me for my 8th birthday.
This one.
What
Wow.
does it say then?
Happy birthday, Peg. Now you're great and 8. Love, M.
Henderson police! Freeze! No! Henry! Get out of
Ooh.
there!
Peggy!
I don't
Two wounded, and we're in pursuit of the
feel too
suspect.
safe.
Henderson police! Freeze! Leslie, how's Peggy?
She's been cut pretty bad,
Oh,
but
no.
we're here now.
I'll be okay. God, Marie!
Hey, Zara! I need you to look after Peggy. She needs help. Now, we got here just in the nick of time.
Where's Marie?
She bolted right as we got here. The police are right on her heels. It won't be long now. It's over, Forrest.
Well, folks, it was a long night, but we
Can I
made it through
get out of
together.
this room?
I'm gonna head off to go check on Peggy. This has been Forrest Nash. Let's make tomorrow better.
Can somebody let me out of the room? I got 5 killed? Oh man, that is loud. Can you chill? I can pick up stuff? Okay. Is there actually anything here?
One suspect is in custody. We've trailed the other suspect into the nearby woods.
Okay. Can we be quiet? That is extremely loud. Open the door to skip the epilogue and credits. No, I want to watch it, but I just want that to be quieter. Because that is extremely loud. Can I actually... Hold on. Hold on. Can I change this so I can actually stand next to it? Music. Yes.
It's a killer frequency.
It's... Nope. It's still loud. It's still real loud. It's still extremely loud. But okay, so we got 5 killed. I'm assuming there's endings for keeping everybody alive, and then there's probably an ending of, like, me getting killed. Because there was an achievement for keeping me alive, so obviously there's got to be an ending for the inverse of that. Maybe not an achievement, but definitely an ending. Can you be quiet? I don't like how loud that TV is. I have to stand across the room. I've looked at all that I can. I really wish I could turn the music down a bit. I don't want to leave in case there's more. So, Officer Trout was chasing somebody in the... Oh, suspect's cornered at the top of Whistling Point. Exactly where George fell. Pretty good song, too. It's a killer frequency.
Stop! Put your hands in the air! Get down on the ground!
Man, I could have kept Roller Ricky alive if I had just not given her the code.
Don't move! Nobody else has to get hurt!
Peggy, Forrest.
No, stop! Suspect has jumped!
Oh no.
Officer Luco, do you have a visual? Negative. No sign of the suspect anywhere.
Oh. Are they leaving it open for a potential sequel sometime down the road? I know this game came out a little while ago, not too long ago. But I wonder. It would be kind of cool if there was... Can you be quiet, TV, if there was another, like, follow-up to this? and like more of a continuation story. It'd be cool too if like the Telltale games, it kept who you already had killed, and then the people that were remaining were in danger again. Or they just kidnap you and you're in like a giant like escape room type thing that you need to solve and figure out and try to de-escalate situations. Apparently that was the end of it. All right. Well, that was the end of Killer Frequency, and what a wonderful game. The very heavily story driven, obviously. I really like the puzzles in it. Some of them were a little harder than others. Some of them require a lot of like actually paying attention to stuff. But this was super, super cool. If you guys want to check it out for yourself, go down in the description. The link to the game for Steam is in the description. Go check it out. Super, super fun. I know it kind of like spoils things at the end watching through this playlist or this series, but it's a ton of fun. Obviously, go see what the other endings could be, because clearly there's an ending where you could get like everybody killed and everybody saved, which I didn't do. So go do that. I'm assuming the little broadcast at the end of it, leave it less open the better you do or worse you do. So go check that out. Very, very much do that. Also, while you're down there, give the video a like, subscribe if you are new, and turn notifications on to be notified of future uploads. This was a super, super fun game. I really, really enjoyed this. Nice puzzle, horror, thriller, mystery. Not so much, it was horror, but not so much in the way of like jump scares and all that stuff. But it was very, very good. I really, really like this. And I really like all of you. I appreciate you all. I love you all. Be kind to yourselves, be kind to others. And I'll see you guys all in the next episode. It was a terrible segue. I know. It happens. It's fine. It's fine. Until then, though. Bye!
Welcome to my party. We're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hey,